Come nearer to me, my dearest. You have endured the clamor and chaos of times when people expected more than they provided. However, I want you to breathe here and know that I'm close. My voice is steady, although the world has been noisy. You are being called to rest in truth, not to perform. I've witnessed the whispering questions that rise in your breast at night. Will things ever settle? Will I ever experience tranquility again? You have attempted to strike a balance between optimism and disappointment, trust and fear, but I am come to tell you that I am changing the course of your peaceful life. Even now, angels are watching over you, with their wings spread wide, over the areas where you feel most vulnerable. We haven't forgotten you, no one has left you. Every sigh is considered a prayer, and every tear that fell has been saved. I have stood by you through the long, unsaid struggles, my kid. Heaven observed when you continued to act as though nothing was wrong. Angels sang softly over you when you smiled despite the pain. When you were too exhausted to pray, they carried your name before me. You assumed that my silence indicated my distance, but I was communicating in other ways, such as through the calm, the incomprehensible patience, and the unexpectedly prolonged peace. The quiet in between storms is me. When the ground trembles, I am the hand that keeps it steady, not because you're lucky, but because you were picked. You've survived what should have broken you. Pay attention to me. Fear will not write the next chapter of your life. With joy and strength I am rewriting your tale. Winds will still blow, but they won't be able to take you down. The worrying that used to keep you up at night will soon prove that nothing could ever succeed against you. I am training your heart to walk in grace, even under strain, and to live in harmony with heaven. You will experience a level of tranquility that is inappropriate for your situation. I am that calm your mind is now at ease, with the same voice that calmed the storm. Know that I am God and remain motionless, inquiring as to whether I still move, as I did in the stories. You have been asking me for indications. I do indeed. I continue to heal. I continue to open doors. I continue to make impossible things work out for you. To clear the path, I still send angels into rooms before you get there. Miracles are the language of my kingdom. They are not myths. However, my blessings are not always accompanied by lightning. They frequently appear suddenly, such as the courage to try again, the forgiveness where resentment previously existed, or the laughter that returns after years of weeping. What I've been working on behind the scenes, while you wait, will soon be revealed to you. It was construction, not denial, that caused the delay, my child. Walk boldly in faith and love with your super Thanksgiving $10. Let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now, and listen to this message further. You've wondered whether you missed something. When you've noticed others sprinting ahead, their roots smooth, their triumphs audible. You haven't missed anything, though. To bear the weight of where I'm heading you, I've been preparing your route. I don't construct delicate objects. I construct stable ones. I'm preparing you for success, and it won't fade. I'm sending friendships that won't break under duress. The upcoming prospects will not only suit your talents, but also your spirit. Even while you've been pleading with me to move, I've been shifting inside of you, softening your tone, strengthening your compassion, and molding your patience. You've been manifesting your prayers. There will be times in the future, my love, when you'll sense a change in the wind, and everything you've been waiting for will start to come together. Don't be alarmed by my blessings' unexpectedness. Your mind will have to work hard to keep up with the speed at which some doors may open. But don't allow fear to rob you of the satisfaction that comes from achieving your goals. Resources and people are already being positioned in your favor by angels. What used to take years will start to happen in a matter of weeks. Heaven's rhythm is quickening. The season of testimony has arrived. After you have endured seasons of testing, watch as I put more trust in you, since you have been faithful with little. But listen carefully, my kid. I'm offering more in the form of stability, wisdom, and peace in addition to material possessions. Your relationship with time is being repaired by me. I'm teaching you to live in the moment and realize that you don't have to be always exhausted to succeed in my kingdom. You weren't supposed to live your life worrying about every possible consequence. You were created to be active. What is destined for you cannot miss you, as my spirit will repeatedly tell you. You just need to be prepared. You don't have to chase it. You'll soon have the strength to bear the blessing, because every delay has strengthened it. Angels have been allocated to your next course of action. They are already talking in people's hearts, getting them to remember your name and creating opportunities that aren't yet visible. Some of the upcoming assistance will come from strangers who feel obliged to show you favor. They won't understand why I'm assisting, but I do because God plans every detail. When I mark someone for breakthrough and you are marked, my kid, you have experienced disappointment, forgotten promises, and relationships that cause more harm than good. However, I assure you that the suffering you have gone through will never be in vain. I am the God who transforms heartache into healing, suffering into prophecy, and waiting into wisdom. The very wounds that brought you to tears taught you compassion. The very seasons that made you want to give up taught you how to persevere. What previously broke you will now use you to bless others. What happened does not define you. Rather, it refines you, child. You have prayed for growth. Yet growth necessitates movement, so don't be afraid of the word change. Now that you're getting promoted, some things are changing not because you failed, There are places, circles, and even versions of yourself that you will outgrow. Don't lament what I have taken away from you. Every conclusion serves as a prelude to something better. You are entering spaces where tranquility will welcome you before anyone else does. I've been questioned about relationships, including why some straight and others terminated abruptly. Hear me out. I shield what makes you strong, and I take away what detracts. I close doors out of kindness rather than punishment. Some relationships were temporary. Their purpose was to teach you, not to stick by you. I will eventually purify and strengthen others. Additionally, new connections that are based on faith rather than convenience are on the horizon. They will proclaim life when the world shouts fear. They will elevate you when you forget who you are, and they will carry the scent of heaven. You won't be walking alone. Angels have been sent by me to help you make spiritual connections. You have been praying for advancement, but it usually starts on the inside rather than the outside. I am expanding your receiving capacity. Your stress was a form of stretching. Rather than punishment, you have been opening up, so that something bigger can come out. Much like a seed opening before it matures, this is a time of spiritual momentum for you. Things will now flow where they previously halted. What seemed to take longer will happen faster. The complex will become simpler. Peace will accompany the advancement. So you'll know it's me. Don't be afraid of the unknown. I live there. I have illuminated every road that you are unable to see. I've already arrived at your destination. I've already finished the future that seems uncertain to you. You will encounter marvels that I am preparing at the nexus of obedience and faith. Go when I tell you to trust me, when I suggest to wait. In any case, my timing is unfailing. Therefore you win. I'm inviting you to a greater level of trust, beloved, the kind that relies on inner knowledge rather than outside evidence. Lord, strengthen my faith is what you prayed, and I have done the same by teaching you to relax through the storm, not by taking it away. You are discovering that faith is the choice to move on in the face of fear, not the absence of fear. Heaven celebrates the silent obedience, the private prayers, and the invisible forgiveness that no one witnessed. These are the triumphs that make mountains move. In invisible regions, angels of strength and consolation are all around you tonight. They are genuine, intended to protect what I have sown in you. They are not illusions of hope. Some of you will sense them close by, an unexplainable serenity, a feeling of warmth, a comforting thought that appears at the perfect moment. That is presence, not imagination. Your inheritance is the proximity of heaven. Help is always available to you. I'm teaching you how to flourish, not just get by, my child. Every setback was an invisible setup. As you will realize when you look back, every detour had a reason. You'll quickly see that knocking on some doors would have led to diversion rather than faith, which is why they didn't open. My no is always a redirection rather than a rejection. Have faith. The things that didn't work out will make you grateful. Now pay close attention. I'm going to match your circumstances with your calling. In the upcoming season, you'll discover that you yearn for solitude, simplicity, and the truth. It's the sound of your spirit tuning into mine. So follow that hunger. You will be able to hear me more clearly. As you filter out the no's, you'll know what to accept and what to reject. You will feel lighter the more you give up. You will rise more quickly. If you feel lighter, not only will there be physical healing, but there will also be profound emotional, relational, and spiritual healing. Parts of your life that have remained tense for years are receiving waves of peace from me. Peace will prevail where anxiety has prevailed. Rest will take over where fatigue has resided. One day you'll wake up and sense it, the weight gone, replaced by a calm happiness. In the morning the angels who shared your sorrows will join you in celebration. Lord, I want to see miracles. Take another look, dear. You're one after everything you've been through. It's a miracle that you're still standing, believing and hoping there will be more soon. I am unleashing solutions that will make you cry, with relief, favor in weird places, and provision from unexpected places. I am transforming loss into legacy, stress into strength, and fear into trust. My presence will be felt in new ways by you. Divine patterns will start to emerge for you. Doors that open the instant you choose calm over fear. Strangers' words that validate your thoughts, and songs that resound your prayers. My fingerprints are these. They serve as a reminder of my proximity to you. If your heart feels this way, take a time to think, to express your faith type. I trust you, Jesus, because heaven moves as you say it. Your consent makes room for my marvels to come to pass. Beloved, keep in mind that I am involved in your process as much as your successes. I am in the waiting as well as the answered prayer. I am at the instant before the miraculous occurs, not just in the miracle itself. Nothing can take you away from my affection, since I am all around you. There will be days in the future when doubt will surface once more. When it does, however, respond by saying, I am not alone. I am led because you are. I am covered. Grace walks with you, angels go before you. And I, the Lord your God, live inside of you. You'll get back up stronger. Your love will be more profound. You'll be able to see better. And you'll know without a doubt that I've been by your side the entire time. Now pay close attention, my darling. You have sensed the quivering in the invisible parts of your soul, the stirring of transformation. My spirit is giving you fresh life. In that way, it was merely preparation for what had earlier seemed like loss. It was heavenly timing that appeared to be delayed. I'm positioning you, not punishing you. Even when silence seems to last longer than your faith believed it could, there are things I am standing up for on your behalf. I'm working in your waiting. Not missing it, I am writing the chapter that will bear witness to my faithfulness at the exact pause that irritates you. I see the tapestry, but you only see a snippet. Every thread, pain and prayer, both answered and unanswered, is expertly woven into a larger whole that is beyond your current comprehension. Don't hate the peaceful seasons, child. Silence is the most potent way for heaven to move. The dirt beneath you is being cracked open to allow roots to grow deeper, while nothing seems to be moving. Elevation is what you long for. Growth always starts in the invisible. I am stretching your potential for glory and deepening your trust. It was redirection, not rejection, that caused some doors to appear to close abruptly. You were kept, not rejected. If I had given you every chance you wanted, you would have been drawn away from the path I am directing for you. You have to realize that I replace what I take away with something timeless. I'm still putting individuals in your path right now. Some to teach you, some to encourage you, and some to try your patience so that your compassion can grow. My dear, don't judge me by how simple life seems. Comfort does not prove my love. Transformation does. I am rearing a warrior of light, one who will remain steadfast when storms roar. Rather than a frail soul, you are being prepared for the higher influence I have given you, not punished by the pressure you are feeling. Heaven can't fill a container that won't open up. Allow me to stretch you, allow me to trim anything that no longer fulfills your purpose. You seek for peace, but I respond that tranquility is the knowledge of my presence in chaos, not its absence. My spirit is your anchor, so even though you will experience the same storms that others fear, you won't drown. Do you recall Peter? Only when his gaze was on me did he walk above the storm. Faith was swallowed by terror the instant his eyes dropped to the waves. Don't lose sight of me, dear. In your chaos, I am the calm. I am the whisper that is more powerful than the thunder. Heaven is stable even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. And now listen, new relationships are emerging. I'm pairing you with others who share your fire. In times of obedience, you won't have to walk alone anymore. I'm sending friendships from the kingdom that are spirit-led, pure, and uplifting. People who will make your light shine brighter rather than competing with it. Some of the relationships I am deleting were intended for your past, not your future, so don't hold on to them. Peacefully let go. Loyalty will meet purpose as you enter a circle of divine alignment. I'm also giving you back the happiness and inner joy that life took away. You've carried burdens for too long, believing that holiness entailed perpetual grief. But I can assure you that pleasure is a holy weapon. You are faithful, not perfect, which is why my angels are happy for you. You continued to appear, you continued to believe. You maintained your faith and optimism, despite the world's mockery of your patience. Heaven has documented your perseverance. as a kind of praise for that reason. Indeed, each tear you wept in faith was a seed that will eventually grow into a beautiful flower. What I've been working on behind the curtain will soon be visible to you. You'll have no trouble opening doors you thought were sealed shut. Divine acceleration will replace delays. You waited and will now walk with magical stability, whereas others stumbled as they hurried ahead. Without me, I will multiply what was lost. In addition to restoring it, you will experience abundance that spills over into other people's lives, rather than merely filling your own, because I bless you to be a conduit of charity, rather than to make you boast. Don't let this new season scare you. It is awakening, not anxiety, that you feel rising within yourself. Your spirit is alerting you to the imminence of something divine. You've never been in the rooms where your name is being mentioned. Your obedience is creating opportunities for you. Angels are setting up divine meetings, removing invisible barriers, and preparing the way for you. I'm still working on what I promised, and it will succeed. Hold your peace. My child, you are moving toward the realization of prayers you may have forgotten to ask for. Your requests have not been disregarded. Rather, I have kept them close to my throne, like priceless incense. Heaven has been moved by the scent of your faith. You'll soon realize that every painful time had a reason, every quiet moment had significance, and every not yet was a step toward your now. If you still think I'm working on your waiting, type Amen. Hold your position, stay positive. Have faith in the unseen's timing, because what comes next will redefine you, not just heal you. This chapter shall conclude in splendor, and I am the Alpha and Omega of your tale. So, my dear, go to sleep. Dawn is coming and the storm has done its job. Soon what was once suffering will become meaning. The light of heaven is upon you, and I will not let you down. Your miracle has already started, so proceed in peace if you believe in God. Type thank you, Lord. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.